You're watching the Move Me podcast with Kevin Methvin, and today we have a very special guest. It's amazing timing considering that it's becoming wedding season. I guess it's been wedding season for a couple of weeks already. We have Ben DeRuiter with Brave Productions in Brentwood. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
Awesome. So why videography for weddings? What got you into that?
Yeah, so we ultimately at our own wedding, my wife and I, we started Brave Productions together. And at our own wedding, we couldn't afford a videographer. And some of the most precious things that we have on our phone are videos from our wedding that people recorded via their phones. And in particular, there's a video that comes to mind of our first dance with my grandma in the background. And my grandma has since passed. And we were sitting there and we're like, man, we should really think of a way to help tell the story of the day for these couples and to hopefully do that in a more affordable way for the Bay Area. Yeah,
I think when people get married, it's kind of shocking when you start grouping together all the costs, and then it gets to the videography and the photography portion. And we had a great photographer, but we didn't do any video because I thought my dad was going to kind of amateur do it, and then he didn't bring it. So, and love you, Dad, but so I could see having it be an affordable option would be great for a lot of couples.
For sure.
That's awesome. And then you mentioned that you kind of travel pretty far too. I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, so for our business, we kind of travel wherever people would like for us to go for their event. So we've traveled to Hawaii. We've done some mission work in Thailand.
Oh, wow.
We've traveled kind of all over the United States. And so really wherever people would like video services, we are able to provide that. And yeah, it's been really exciting to kind of travel the world, travel the States a little bit more and hang out with my wife while we do it.
Yeah, it's like almost a built-in vacation, right?
Yeah.
A working vacation.
Exactly. Yeah,
here I thought it was just gonna be Brentwood, Oakley, Discovery Bay. I was, our my photographer came from Placerville. I thought that was far.
Yeah.
So that's great. And, obviously that's your main focus, but you're also into the photography. I guess you're doing headshots these days too?
Yeah, so we have worked with a couple of companies to provide headshots for their entire staff. And so right now we're running a special of for $125, we'll come and do headshots. We'll give you 5 poses. And we'll deliver those images to you. So that way you can kind of pick and choose which one you feel most comfortable, most professional in. Mm-hmm. And then that way you and your company have a solid, beautiful shot of you to really display the professional nature of your business.
Okay. And it's called Brave. Is there a reason or story behind that?
Yeah. So Brave Productions is actually named. So one of our kids, her name is Raelyn. Her middle name is actually Brave. And her name is Brave in honor of all of our friends and family that have passed away from cancer.
Oh, wow.
And because we believe that they are some of the most brave people to not only go through that, but also just the way that they fought in their cancer battles. And so that's where that name comes from. It's our daughter's middle name, and it really honors all of the people in our lives who have passed from cancer. Both my wife and I have friends and family who have passed from cancer. And so we really wanted to highlight that in our business, which kind of comes back to why we do what we do, which we say photos capture a moment, but videos capture the life of an event.
Yeah.
And so you could take a family photo and it's beautiful and it's like, man, there's grandma, there's aunts and uncles. But there's something special about seeing the actual smile, the actual dancing, the actual movement of that person from that day. And yeah, it's really been a huge blessing for us. A couple years ago, we did a wedding for a family. Mm-hmm. And their family was there, and a couple years later, they reached out to us and just said, "Hey, unfortunately, my mom passed. Would you happen to have any other video of her from our wedding day?" And because we personally keep all of our weddings on hard drives for life, we were able to actually go back to their wedding day and find every single clip that involved their mom that didn't make their wedding video for whatever reason, but it provided an opportunity for them to actually see their mom maybe in a different light on that day. And there's one clip that stands out to me, and it's a clip of bride and groom. They're walking down the aisle. Everyone's celebrating, throwing flowers into the air. And mom had stood up in view of the camera, and she is just beaming with joy for her son and new daughter-in-law. And we were able to provide a video for them for the funeral, for people to see kind of the life of the mom. And so it was a really, really touching moment for us to be able to not only care for our couple the day of the event, but also care for them a few years later. That's
incredibly special. I'm so happy you're able to capture that.
Yeah.
And I think it's rare that, you'll keep that footage for that long too.
Yeah, and that's a big reason why we do it, is because life happens, and ultimately we want to make sure that we are holding on to these memories for as long as humanly possible. And
then back to the headshots just for a second.
Yeah.
So where are some of the business types that you've covered? Because I could probably use a new headshot myself.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm sure you do maybe real estate agents and any professionals.
Yeah. So we worked with some real estate agents. We've worked with some independent entrepreneurs. We've worked with a company in the Silicon Valley who does ads for college campuses.
Oh, okay.
There's a company locally here called 𝘔𝘌 𝘔𝘌, and we did their headshots for their website.
Oh, great. Okay.
So,
and then is there any other plans for any further expansion of the business? I know, like you did that wonderful video, when the mother or grandmother passed. Is that something you'd like to get more into at all? Or?
Yeah. So we obviously love weddings. That's kind of I would say our bread and butter right now. It's definitely our comfort zone. But outside of that, we'd love to get to some more corporate work. More recently, we've been working with some dental surgeons to provide updated videos of maybe services that they offer, client testimonials of like their experience within that office. Really, with 𝘔𝘌, which is a local Brentwood business, we actually went out to the San Jose area and we recorded one of their work sites, kind of explaining what that work site was working on through testimonies of people on staff, but also the company that hired them to do that work. Okay.
Have you considered doing like local events, or have you done any local events like car shows or anything like downtown Brentwood?
Yeah. So we mainly do local stuff through our church. So that's kind of our main source of local stuff, but we are willing to work locally with any businesses that would desire us to. If you're a nonprofit, we offer steep discounts in that process because being in ministry, we would love to see those nonprofits thrive, and I know that finances are already tight in those nonprofits. And so if we can help get your message out to people, we would love to help you do that.
That's an incredible way to give back. I love that. It's a great story. So if they want to reach you, where could they find you?
Yeah, so you can find us at braveproductionsbrentwood.com.
Okay.
And if you were to mention this podcast, we'd be happy to give you a 20% discount on whatever services we have. So
how generous of you. Awesome. Well, it's been great meeting you. Thank you so much for coming by.
Yeah.
And follow for more. I'll have all this information below. Have a great day.